Extreme Foolishness TV here. Today, I'll be talking to you guys about how Rudy Giuliani is an extreme fool for not getting paid for the work he did for Donald Trump. Stay tuned. This is Extreme Foolishness TV. This is where I talk about extreme foolishness. You guys know Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani needs no introduction. He's the tap dancing lawyer for Donald Trump. He's gone around the country advocating for Donald Trump. He's argued in court cases for Donald Trump. He is the one who has peddled the fraudulent stories, the conspiracy theories about how the election was fraudulent on behalf of Donald Trump. Rudy Giuliani was a celebrated lawyer. He was one time called America's mayor because he was the mayor of New York City during the 9/11. But what happened? How do you go from grace to grass? How do you go from the apex of the mountain to the bottom of the valley? How does that happen? Well, it happens if you mess around with Donald Trump. Rudy Giuliani took on the case of trying to fight for Donald Trump. He said he was going to bill Donald Trump $20,000 a day for his legal services. He traveled around. He risked his life for Donald. He went around without a mask. He even caught COVID because of his stupid shenanigans. All for Donnie. He lied for Donnie. He went to court and peddled conspiracy theories. He went on social media to say that the election was fraudulent. But when he went to court, he said, I have no case of fraud. This is Rudy. All for Donnie. But now, Donnie said, Rudy, I am not going to pay you. Please do not pay Rudy $20,000 a day. Donnie is like, why should I pay Rudy $20,000 a day? Rudy is an extreme fool. And I agree. I normally don't agree with Donald Trump, but this time around, I wholeheartedly agree with Donald Trump that Rudy is a fool. As an experienced lawyer like Rudy is, you know that an unscrupulous client like Donald Trump, who has a history of not paying people, is a red flag. If you want to represent that kind of person, you get your money up front the old-fashioned way. You have something in writing. You have an engagement letter in writing, and you tell Donnie, hey, I need a retainer. If it's $20, $30, $40, $50,000, or $100,000, or $200,000, if you're going to charge $20,000 a day, you bill against the retainer. As soon as the case or the retainer is burned off, you tell Donnie, you need to re-up. But Donnie said no. Rudy said no. You see, I'm going to work it out at the end. Seriously? You're an extreme fool, Rudy. You want to work out money being paid to you by Donald at the end instead of upfront? And you know Donald is an unscrupulous person. He doesn't like to pay people. He has a history of not paying his contractors. Seriously? Rudy, I remember a case that an older lawyer once told me. He said he remembered representing a client who didn't pay him upfront. He said he told the client he was going to take his case. The client was charged with murder. And he said, we're going to work it out at the end. He didn't have any money paid up front. He represented this client to the best of his ability. This client and the client's family promised the world that once he gets off, he will pay this lawyer his full money. What happened? He took the case all the way to trial. At trial, the jury acquitted this client. And the client walked away because he was acquitted of murder. After this older lawyer talked to the client and said, hey, case is done. He sent him a bill. When can I get my money? The client said, why should I pay you? I didn't do it. Weren't you there in the courtroom when the jury acquitted me? I didn't kill anyone. I didn't do it. I'm not going to pay you. Same thing here with Donald. Donald is going to say, Rudy, you did not have the election overturned. Why should I pay you? I'm having to leave the White House. I hired you to have the result of the election overturned. I hired you to do damage to the democratic systems, institutions of the United States. You didn't do it. Why should I pay you? Again, This is when chicken comes home to the roost. This is when Rudy should have known better. A wise man once said, "There's no honor among thieves." Not at all. If you expect a thief to get some kind of honor from another thief, that thief and all the thieves are extreme fools. That is why Rudy Giuliani is an extreme fool. He who knows better is expected to do better. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. He knew there was so many interests, there were so many indications that Donald Trump is not a reliable person. All the indicia of unreliability and not paying people are there. They're evident. This is Donald we're talking about. So Rudy Giuliani, I think it's a great thing that Donald Trump is going to stop you from paying you for your money. Maybe this would be a cold heart lesson for you. Maybe it would be a lesson to all the people that Donnie is not that guy. He's a narcissist. He only thinks about himself. He's incapable of having emotions about other people's feelings. He cannot do it. So if you don't know that, like Biggie Small said, now you know. This is Extreme Foolishness TV. If you like this content, please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to this channel. Also, do not forget to hit the bell notification next to the subscribe button. You know, this is a movement, people. This is a movement to eradicate and abolish extreme foolishness in the universe. It's going to be an Herculean task, but together, we can all do it. That is why, please say no to extreme foolishness.